It is a wig try on, unboxing, unveil, whatever you like to call it. We are unboxing this wig that I purchased like 3 months ago. I buy so many freaking wigs and I legit forget about them. So we're not even gonna talk about all the wigs and hair that I buy, and I forget about them until I need a new hairstyle. So as you can see through our box window, that this is going to be gray or silver, or whatever you want to call it. So I had bought a silver wig like earlier this part of the year, and I just like started wearing it recently because I forgot about it. I bought it and forget about it. I do that a lot. I'll buy hair, wigs, weaves, whatever, and I'll hold on to them for about 4 or 5 months before I finally get around to doing whatever it is that I purchased the hair for. So yeah, I had this silver freaking, look at that. That is gorgeous, ain't it? Ain't it? Her name is, and this is by Bella. I've never purchased a Bella wig. This is my first time coming across one of their wigs. It is a lace frontal, and it is in the style Selena, and the color is 5049. I don't know what color that's supposed to be, but that's what they have on here. So back to my first silver wig. So the first silver wig that I purchased was earlier this part of year. I just started wearing it within the last month, and I get so many freaking compliments when I wear that freaking wig. Like, everyone loves it. Like, literally everyone loves it. This wig has a splash of color right underneath it, so I figured that was cute. Kind of wanted to play with that. So the one that I have, it is a bob, and I'll post a picture of you guys for you over in the corner so y'all can check it out. And she's just a lace part. She's not even a lace frontal. She's one of my wigs that I put on when she's considered my grocery store wig. That's what I call her. And for those of you who don't know, my grocery store wig is that wig that I throw on. I don't have to do much to other than to brush it and walk out the freaking door. Like, no gluing, no styling, anything like that. I ain't gotta worry about laying no edges. I legit throw that sucker on and walk out the door. What I refer to my grocery store wigs. I love my grocery store wigs because I love a wig that I don't have to do much to. I can just throw it on. So now I do have lace wigs that do require some work and some trimming and some tinting and all that good stuff. I prefer the wigs that I can throw on and go. One, because most of the wigs that I do wear, I tend to wear to work, and my work don't pay me enough for me to want to like go all out on a wig. Like, something I could throw on is perfectly like basic, okay? Basic. So it comes with some care instructions attached to it.
Detangle hair from ends to roots before washing. Cool on warm water is recommended. Rinse out shampoo thoroughly. Carefully brush hair with the right to comb to downward motion. Pat dry with the
No, all that good stuff, yeah. All that stuff is in there. Your typical, you know, hair maintenance. So on the inside, oh my goodness, if I drop one more thing. So on the inside, as you can see, it's just a lace frontal, and it has a middle part. Middle parts are my favorite when it comes to wigs. I have a very elongated face. So middle parts kind of square off my head just a little bit. So it makes my head look wider versus longer. So I tend to go for middle parts more than a side part. Don't get me wrong, I love me a good side part, but most of my wigs tend to be middle parts because I feel like I pull that look off better than a side part. It has 2 combs right here on the side, and then of course your comb in the back. I don't use my combs when I put on my wigs, mainly because of fear that it might take my hair out, but to each his own. If you're okay with using your combs on your wigs, go ahead. Let's come with some baby hairs. The lace is legit my skin tone. Like, that is awesome. Because some laces be looking a little too transparent. I like a lace that has a little bit of tint to it. That way I don't have to do a bunch of tinting myself. Now, usually I cut my lace off before I apply my wig. To me, it's easier that way. But I'm going to try something new. We're going to see how this is going to work. So as I put it on, I can see already that I am going to have to go in there and clean up that part just a little bit. But I really just want to get a general sense of what this wig is going to look like. So let's brush it out real quick. I don't believe it has any curl to. Oh, it does have a little bit of a bounce to it, just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I believe you can use a heat on it. This is a synthetic wig, so don't go crazy on the heat. Just enough to like bump it if you care for bumping your hair. So at first glance, it's not a bad looking wig. It does need some hot combing and some pressing in some areas. Let's see if I can pull that down. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely need to hot comb that, press that down just a little bit. But for the most part, it is very lightweight and soft. And I do like that little play of colors right there on the side. Has some orange, some green, like some pretty pastel colors. It's like a nice pop of color without going too much. I might be daring and try to wear this to work and see if I can get away with it. They generally don't really say much to me because they know it's a wig, and I'll probably come in tomorrow with a new one on with a whole different look. So I usually can get away with like tiptoeing on the edge of she need to be written up and sent home. So first, it's a synthetic, so it does shed, but the shedding isn't too heavy because I feel like every time I pull out a synthetic, especially if it's brand new, I do experience a lot of shedding from that initial brushing out. Now it does tell you to use a wide tooth comb, so I guess I should follow my instructions and use a wide tooth comb instead of a brush. I watched this TikTok where this chick, they do their lace in 3 different sections. And since I'm new at cutting my lace while it's on my head, like I said, I usually cut it while it is off of my head. I am going to try this new method of cutting your lace and see if it's better for a beginner. So beginner method, trying it out, seeing if it's worthwhile. So I think she did like 1 cut here and then like 1 cut here, right? Should I go ahead and glue it down now? And then sorry if y'all hear that. It's Sunday night in my house, so you know what that means. It's football Sunday. And he's excited. I think his team just won.
I think I'm gonna glue it down first before I cut it, so I can just make it a little bit easier for me. So that has been our thing lately, is whenever the Titans win, we go out and get some Baskin Robbins. And they've been having some, pretty decent season lately, so we've been getting fed off with some Baskin Robbins. So that's like our new tradition. So it looks like I will be getting some ice cream later after we are done with it.
So I'm gonna tie it down. I'm gonna wait about 15 minutes and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna cut the lace for you guys so y'all can see if this is beginner friendly or not. Because I feel like sometimes they be giving you like some cheat codes, and them cheat codes don't be worth a damn. But we're gonna see. All right, I couldn't wait 15 minutes. It's been about 5. So I'm gonna go ahead and take off my wrap and I'm gonna begin trying to cut. And blow dry it real quick just for extra security. Yeah, this is my blow dryer. I don't be feeling like pulling out my entire blow dryer. Don't be judging me, okay? This is my fan I use when I be flashing when I'm putting on my lashes. Cause I don't know what it is. Putting on lashes is hard work. I legit start sweating. All right. So I have my little eyebrow razor. All right. And I am going to create a few little baby hairs. Baby hairs is not my specialty. but we gonna try to make it work. One little baby hair. That's the best I can do. All right, now I got my curling iron over here. I'm gonna press out this hump on the top of my head real quick. So you beat my head, Lord help me. So I don't have a hot comb, so I just use this regular old curling iron, and it seems to do the trick. Flatten out these humps, my humps, my humps, my humps, my humps, my lovely lady lumps. All right, let's show the back. Slow turn, dramatic turn, wish hair, flip. Usually I go for bob wigs because why not? But this one is a nice change of pace. I don't mind it. I like the little pop of color. It's very subtle. It's not like in your face. The gray, it looks absolutely, or the silver looks absolutely stunning. And I feel like the color just adds a little bit of color, playfulness to this wig. And depending on how I move my hair is how you'll see it. Look at that shoulder. Sexy shoulder. So, yep. That is it for this wig try on. Again, her name is Selena by Bella. Unfortunately, it's not versatile in the part. It is pretty much a lace frontal part wig. You only have the middle part to play with. I'm not sure if you could try to move it around and disguise it into anything else. Wait, let's try. Let's try. We might can get away with something, and we don't even know it yet. Nah, I would just stick with the middle part. But it doesn't have a bunch of flyaways. I feel like with synthetic wigs, since they can be so very light, you do experience a lot of flyaways from them. But this, I don't have a whole lot of flyaways. I don't have a lot of shed, no shed. And usually on that first, especially after you cut the lace, there's one. Usually after you cut the lace, you do experience some shedding, but not a whole lot of shed from this wig, not a whole lot of flyaways. I will still, spray a little bit of Got To Be in my hand and like lay it down just to give me that slick look. But for the most part, this wig is very cute. It's very cute. I like the small little bump it has on the ends of it for that nice little curl effect. Let me bring all the hair forward so you can see. So it's not completely like just bone straight hair. You have a little bit of a soft curl at the end, and it's very soft hair, very, very lightweight, very soft, comfortable. The lace isn't like, it's not like premium lace, but it is very comfortable, because some lace can be like really, really hard. It feels like you legit have a fishing net on your head. This, I don't feel that with this wig. I really like her. I think she's really cute. Bella is now on my radar for wigs to try out. If I come across another one, I'm gonna definitely take a closer look at it. A wig that brings you subtle, but just a little bit of fun to the wig by adding these splashes of colors. I have several wigs like this where it's this nice uniform color on the outside, and then you flip the hair and you got a party going on. So I really like that about wigs like this. Thank you guys for joining us on another video. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you like this video. We'll see y'all on our next video. Be blessed and be safe.